there standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the visiting Lions who come in and get the road victory. Danny Amendola, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. 27-17, the final, a 10-point margin. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. 16-14 was the final score. In the game you're watching, it was Jared Goff with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we get you back over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa and rejoin Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over first and 10. At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing on third, Goff. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. Levante David in on the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
they run. Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, L.A. Devontae Freeman. His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on first and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
He was brought down by Taylor Rapp. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On second and a couple. Brady flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Tom Brady.
The sack backs him up, third and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
Brings up third down.
Brady. And he'll let one go deep for Howard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
Intercepted by the Rams.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Kevin White on
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Robert Woods. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
complete.
Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Anthony Walker charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Intended for Mike Evans. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Going for it all. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. But now it'll be 3rd down. Again, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Brady's pass, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down. So we'll have to see what that's about. fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Rams to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Buccaneers have it.
The pass.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Goff got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Going up top for Kupp. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. Again, Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Gerald Everett.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Goff.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the air again. Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Devin White in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
Brady going to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Freeman again.
Here's 40-yard line. Devontae Freeman, the ball.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
This is Freeman. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
2 yards on the pickup.
As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And they will take a knee here. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Tonight's final score.
But Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for LA, it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.